Good morning, students. Welcome to Good Samaritan School Isapur online classes. This is your social studies class, and today we are going to study chapter 7, Ashoka, the emperor who gave up war, from history. This is the emperor Ashoka. So let's begin. A very big kingdom is equal to an empire. The Mauryan Empire that Ashoka ruled was founded by his grandfather Chandragupta Maurya more than 2300 years ago. Chandragupta was supported by a wise man named Chanakya or Kautilya. Many Chanakya's ideas were written down in a book called Arthashastra. So the book has Chanakya's main ideas about how to manage money, and many other knowledgeable things are written in Arthashastra. There were many cities in the empire which included the capital Patliputra, Takshila and Ujjain. Takshila was a gateway to the northwest, including Central Asia, while Ujjain lay on the route from north to the south India. Merchants, officials and craftspersons probably lived in these cities. So these were the main three cities. ये main three cities थे, पाटलिपुत्रा, तक्षशिला और उज्जैन. और इन cities में कौन रहते थे? Merchants, officials और craftsperson रहते थे इन cities में. So here is a map to show the Mauryan Empire. This map is showing you, as you can see in the index, inscriptions were found and important cities. So the places marked with red show the places where inscriptions were found. Mauryan inscriptions were found, all these. And the dots with black show important cities. These important cities are Takshila, Ujjain and Patliputra. So these three are the main cities. The places where inscriptions of Ashoka have been found are marked with red dots. These were included within the empire. How are empires different from kingdoms? Emperors need more resources than kings because empires are larger than kingdoms and need to be protected by big armies. So also they need a larger number of officials who collect taxes because the area is such a big one. So they need more officials and more people to collect taxes. Ruling the empire. As the empire was so large, different parts were ruled differently. The area around Patliputra was under the direct control of the emperor. The officials were appointed to collect taxes from farmers, herders, craftspersons and traders who lived in villages and towns in the area. Officials also punished those who disobeyed the ruler's orders. Many of these officials were given salaries, so in those times also salaries were given. Royal princes were often sent as governors of provinces which was ruled from a provincial capital such as Takshila or Ujjain. So from these main cities, princes were sent to check whether the things are going right or not. Mauryans tried to control the roads and rivers as well, which were important for transport and to collect whatever resources were available as tax and tribute. People living in forests were more or less independent but were expected to provide elephants, timber, honey and wax to Mauryan officials. What is a tribute? Unlike taxes, which were collected on a regular basis, tribute was collected as and when it was possible from people who gave a variety of things, more or less willingly. So taxes are something which you have to give, but tribute is given willingly. Means if the person wants to give, then they can give. So children, for homework you have to name the countries where Ashokan inscriptions have been found. You have to write this in the notebook. Also mark Takshila, Ujjain and Patliputra on the India political map. So these two you have to do. After marking on the map, you have to paste the map in your notebook. I hope you understood this. We will meet again in the next class.